The FIFA World Cup 2026 is finally here, and one of the most anticipated opening matches of the tournament features hosts USA taking on Paraguay in front of a passionate home crowd. Can the United States begin their World Cup journey with a statement victory, or will Paraguay spoil the party and pull off a major upset on football's biggest stage? In today's video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about this fascinating Group B showdown. We'll analyze both teams, discuss the key players, examine the tactical battle, reveal our predicted lineups, and give our final score prediction. Make sure you stay until the end, because this could be one of the most important matches of the entire group stage. Let's get started. The United States enters the 2026 World Cup with enormous expectations. Unlike previous tournaments, this American squad isn't simply hoping to compete. The goal is much bigger. Playing on home soil, with world-class facilities and huge support from fans across the country, the USA believes it can make a deep run into the knockout rounds. This is arguably the most talented generation of American players ever assembled. Many members of the squad are playing at top European clubs, gaining valuable experience in some of the toughest leagues in the world. The pressure will be immense. Opening matches are always difficult because emotions run high, expectations increase, and every mistake is magnified. However, if the USA can manage those emotions and play with confidence, they possess the quality needed to control this game. The American team combines athleticism, technical ability, and tactical flexibility. They can dominate possession when needed, but they are also dangerous on quick transitions and counterattacks. The biggest challenge for the USA will be converting opportunities into goals. In recent tournaments, they have sometimes struggled to turn good performances into victories. That is something they must improve if they hope to advance deep into the competition. Let's talk about the players who could decide this match. Christian Pulisic remains the face of American soccer. The captain brings creativity, leadership, and experience. His ability to beat defenders one-on-one and create chances in dangerous areas makes him the most important attacking player in the squad. When Pulisic is at his best, the entire American attack becomes more dangerous. Another player to watch is Weston McKennie. His energy in midfield is incredible. McKennie contributes defensively, wins aerial duels, and often arrives late in the box to score important goals. He gives the USA balance and physicality. Then there's Yunus Musah. His dribbling ability and ball progression help the Americans move from defense into attack quickly. Against a disciplined Paraguayan side, Musah's ability to break defensive lines could prove crucial. In defense, Anthony Robinson's pace and attacking runs from left back will provide additional width and create overloads on the flank. And finally, goalkeeper Matt Turner may have an important role to play. Opening matches often produce nervous moments, and Turner will need to remain focused whenever Paraguay creates opportunities. Paraguay enters this tournament as one of South America's toughest teams. They may not receive the same attention as Brazil or Argentina, but Paraguay has a long history of competing strongly on the international stage. Their qualification campaign demonstrated resilience, discipline, and defensive organization. Paraguay is not a team that gives opponents easy opportunities. They work hard, stay compact, and force rivals to earn every chance. This makes them a dangerous opponent in tournament football. Many analysts consider Paraguay underdogs heading into this match. That status could actually work in their favor. There is less pressure on them compared to the host nation. While the USA carries the expectations of millions of fans, Paraguay can play with greater freedom. And that freedom can be extremely dangerous. Historically, Paraguay has built its success on defensive strength, determination, and tactical discipline. Those qualities remain central to their identity today. The player many fans will focus on is Miguel Almiron. His pace, creativity, and work rate make him Paraguay's most dangerous attacking threat. Whenever Paraguay transitions from defense to attack, Almiron will likely be involved. The USA must prevent him from finding space between the lines. Julio Enciso is another exciting talent. His technical ability and willingness to take risks make him capable of producing moments of brilliance. Enciso can change a game with a single piece of skill or a long-range strike. In midfield, Paraguay will rely on experienced players to maintain structure and disrupt the USA's rhythm. Defensively, their centre-backs will face one of their toughest tests against the pace and movement of the American attack. If Paraguay wants a positive result, their defensive unit must remain organised throughout the match. Now let's examine the tactical battle. The USA is expected to dominate possession. Playing at home, they will likely push forward from the opening whistle. The Americans will attempt to control territory, circulate the ball quickly, and stretch Paraguay's defensive shape. Expect the fullbacks to advance high up the pitch. This creates width and allows attacking players to move into more dangerous central positions. The key question is whether the USA can break down Paraguay's compact defensive structure. Paraguay is unlikely to press aggressively for long periods. Instead, they may sit deeper, remain organized, and wait for opportunities to counterattack. This strategy has frustrated many opponents in the past. Paraguay understands that tournament football is often decided by small margins. They don't need to dominate possession to win matches. They simply need to remain disciplined and capitalize on mistakes. The USA must avoid becoming impatient. If they force passes or commit too many players forward, Paraguay will have opportunities to exploit the spaces left behind. The battle between patience and discipline could define the outcome of this match. Christian Pulisic versus Paraguay's right side. This could become the most important duel on the field. If Pulisic consistently wins one-on-one situations, the USA will create numerous scoring chances. Paraguay's defenders must limit his influence. Weston McKennie versus Paraguay's midfield. McKennie's physical presence could give the Americans a major advantage. Winning second balls and controlling midfield battles will be crucial. USA's defense versus Miguel Almiron. Whenever Paraguay counterattacks, Almiron becomes the focal point. The American defense must remain alert and avoid giving him space to run into. Set pieces versus defensive organization. World Cup matches are often decided by corners and free kicks. Both teams possess strong aerial players, making dead ball situations especially important. Let's take a look at the expected starting 11s. USA predicted Matt Turner, Serginho Dest, Chris Richards, Tim Riam, Anthony Robinson, Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie, Yunus Musa, Tim Weah, Folarin Balogun, Christian Pulisic. Paraguay predicted 11, Carlos Coronel, Juan Cáceres, Gustavo Gómez, Omar Alderete, Junior Alonso, Andrés Cubas, Matías Villasanti, Diego Gómez, Miguel Almirón, Julio Enciso, Ramón Sosa. These lineups combine experience, quality, and tactical balance. Both coaches possess strong options from the bench, which could prove decisive later in the match. What could decide the game? Several factors could determine the outcome. First, the atmosphere. The crowd will create incredible energy for the USA. If the Americans score early, the stadium could become a major advantage. Second, efficiency in front of goal. The USA may create more opportunities, but they must finish them. Paraguay is too disciplined to allow endless chances. Third, defensive concentration. One mistake at this level can change everything, whether it's a misplaced pass, a failed clearance, or poor marking on a set piece. Small errors often decide World Cup matches. Fourth, substitutions. Modern football increasingly rewards teams with squad depth. Fresh legs in the final 20 minutes could make a huge difference. Now for the big prediction. This is a difficult match to call. Paraguay is organized, experienced, and dangerous on the counter-attack. They won't make life easy for the host nation. However, the USA enters the tournament with stronger attacking depth and the advantage of playing at home. The energy from the crowd should help them navigate the pressure of an opening match. I expect Paraguay to defend well and remain competitive throughout. There may even be moments when they look capable of stealing a result, but over 90 minutes the quality of players like Pulisic, McKennie, Musa and Balogun should eventually make the difference. The USA may not dominate the scoreboard, but they should control enough of the game to secure all 3 points. My prediction is USA 2-0 Paraguay, goals from Christian Pulisic and Folarin Balogun. Paraguay will make the Americans work hard for every opportunity, but the hosts should have enough quality to start their World Cup campaign with a victory. Such a result would immediately boost confidence and strengthen their chances of advancing to the knockout rounds. That's our complete preview and prediction for USA versus Paraguay at the FIFA World Cup 2026. Do you agree with the prediction? Can the USA make a winning start on home soil, or will Paraguay produce a surprise result? Let us know your score prediction in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more World Cup previews, predictions and match analysis throughout the tournament. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.